So we have a bit of a breaking news update, and one that you will absolutely love if you are a fan of the Indian women's cricket team, like all of us are here at Sports Today. And if you don't support them, well, ask yourself a few questions. You really should. But the breaking news update is that India, who starting today were taking on Australia in a T20I series. Well, they made a phenomenal start to this T20I series. That's because they've won the first one by a thumping margin of 9 wickets with about 19 balls to spare. That is as dominant a win as you could possibly imagine in a T20I game. 9 wickets, you only lost 1 wicket, that too due to an attacking shot from Smriti Mandhana. Otherwise, you were cantering home with 10 wickets in the bag. Not that the number of wickets here really matters, because it was academic by the time Smriti got out. There was no danger whatsoever of India losing the game. Of course, before we talk about how well it is that Smriti and Shefali Verma did in the second innings, big shout out, of course, to the bowlers who beautifully managed to restrict Australia to a very easy target for India. Really, 141 was the target that the Indians had, and a lot of that came down to some very good bowling from the spinners. You saw, of course, Tita Sadhu do really well, restrict the flow of runs from one end. She got 4 wickets as well, only gave away 17 runs. Then, of course, you had a Deepti Sharma and a Shriyanka Patil also chip in with 2 wickets each. So really, Australia were in with no chance when you look at it, because again, there weren't that many batters who contributed in terms of runs. Elise Perry chipped in with a vital 30 odd. Phoebe Litchfield, who of course has done well even earlier on this tour, once again chipped in with a vital 40 odd, but it was never going to be enough. You knew 141 on this track, unless you got a couple of early wickets, there was no way that India were throwing this match away. And well, because you didn't get those early wickets, you had Smriti Mandhana play very much an anchor role early on. She was really struggling to get that timing, but no such worries when you look at Shefali Verma. And it's a big relief really to see Shefali play the way she played. Towards the end, slowed down a little bit, but that was of course due to the fact that Smriti's wicket went and Jemima Rodriguez at the other end also slowed things down. But Smriti was Shefali was consistently striking at a strike rate over 140. At one point, it was even over 150. So that is really her USP. That is her, let's say, main role when you're looking at how it is that she is in this Indian team. It is to give explosive starts early on, and if she can carry on, play through the innings, get runs at a quick pace. That is the point of having someone that powerful at the top of the order. She hasn't quite been able to do that a lot in recent times, so it was a relief actually seeing her dominate the Aussie bowlers the way that she was in this particular encounter. Smriti too picked up the pace later on. Definitely a few issues there with strike rate, because again, at times she was really struggling to middle the ball, but later on in the innings she did pick up her pace. And even the shot that she went for, I mean, were it not for an absolute stunning catch from Talia McGrath at long on, probably you were not actually getting to see this innings go by with even a single Indian wicket falling. Talia McGrath absolutely stretched in the boundary, took the catch, plucked it out of thin air. And thereafter, though, it was very much academic. India now have taken a 1-0 lead in the series. Definitely a very good start. Does it teach you anything much about the Indian team? Not really. Their issue always has been when they lose a couple of wickets early, the middle order struggles. You know, though, that they're a good side when the top order fires. That's exactly what happened. But no, that's an issue for another time. Today, we're going to celebrate this lovely victory by the Indian women's team and hope that they can continue this momentum given how badly they lost out in the ODI series. Thank you guys so much though for joining us on this live. We appreciate you joining us and always being around when we discuss sport. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, leave us a comment. How happy were you with this Indian performance? Also follow us on social media. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Don't forget to download the SportsTak app, and if you're already on the channel, go ahead, check out some other videos we've done as well. For now though, from my side, it's goodbye.